history did not commence on the 7th of October. But that date has now become a watershed, not only for Palestine itself, but for the global community. It has raised existential questions and issues for the most powerful states in this world, and for global multilateral institutions about how international law is both implemented and how the dynamics of our multipolar world are democratically managed. Friends, Israel's genocidal war against Gaza, its aggression in the West Bank, and the collective punishment and ethnic cleansing against the Palestinian people has posed explicit questions, specifically for that cartel of Western governments which control the global North. The war in Gaza and continued oppression of the Palestinians has laid bare the moral hypocrisy of the big Western powers. Their stances on Palestine are absolutely untenable. From opposition and equivocation to the calling for a ceasefire, to continuing to fund and arm the Israeli war and murder machine, and refusing to enforce sanctions. These positions are absolutely incompatible with universal democratic principles, multilateralism, and peaceful coexistence. Israel's genocide, ethnic cleansing, collective punishment, and settler colonialism may yet become a seminal point for global diplomacy and how it is conducted. As an Irish Republican party, Sinn Fein is dedicated to the sovereignty of all people. That is democracy in its fullest sense. We are committed to the universality of peace, equality, social justice, national self-determination and democracy for all peoples. Our approach to international relations is governed by adherence to international law, the United Nations Charter, military neutrality and non-alignment, diplomacy, multilateralism and peaceful coexistence, and also opposition to imperialism in all of its forms. And we bring a struggle perspective to how we engage the world. I believe that national self-determination is the essential international struggle of our time. The world we live in is dominated by this issue. The national democratic struggle, the aspiration and right of peoples to determine their own destinies and relationships with other nations. And the United Nations Charter expressly establishes that right. The denial of this right goes to the heart of Israel's apartheid of and occupation in Palestine.